Looking inward, we all share certain commonalities. We are all born and we all die. The time in between is filled with wonder, happiness, sorrow, loneliness, and despair. Another theme in art tends to express these internal feelings. Death often comes up with many of us at some point, and we wish we could speak with those who have passed. Meadow Warwick Fuller's sculpture, Talking Skull, depicts such moments. Kneeling before a skull, a naked and vulnerable boy seems to hear and answer to his pleading. Talking Skull embodies the universal message about the desire to commune with the great beyond, but it is specifically an African American work that addresses the traumatic rupture with ancestral culture that slavery had produced. Meadow Warwick Fuller was a pioneering African American artist born in 1877. We empathize with this boy. We place ourselves in his thoughts. Certain visual cues facilitate this response. The pose, the nakedness, the intense gaze, the open mouth. Francis Bacon was an English painter and created a series of triptychs. These pictures, set in a section of 3, depict self-portraits of the artist and reveals the inner turmoil of the artist. The aggressive and fragmented nature of the painting may be representative of feelings of dissonance or feeling out of place. This visualization resonates with people to express how they feel at times. Invention and fantasy. The imagination of Henry Rousseau's conjures up images of jungles and faraway places he never visited. He was from France and lived in the 19th and early 20th century. In Rousseau's The Dream, a reclining woman strikes a classic pin-up pose, one handed down through Western art history into popular culture. It originates in Greek painting, which may have inspired Rousseau. Rousseau often depicts nudes representing mythical goddesses, while at the same time answering to the male fantasies. In Empty Dream, Japanese artist Mariko Mori inserts herself into this tradition, even as she pokes fun of it. She sets her fantasy scene on the beach, where bodies are on display, and casts herself as a mermaid, all in hokey bathing beauty poses. Mori pieced the image together on a computer, but includes elements of deconstruction. The background is false. Most of the people aren't paying attention to her, and it seems to say, yes, so what? These fantasies are silly.